everybody, before this vlog starts, I want to let you know that I will not be posting tomorrow on Thanksgiving, which is why I'm posting this vlog today. Usually I don't post vlogs on Wednesdays because the Relax podcast comes out on Wednesday. So there is going to be an episode of Relax coming out today, and there's also going to be this vlog. Black Friday started early, a 2-for-1 deal. So I'm not going to be posting tomorrow. I'm just going to be cooking a lot of food and eating a lot of food and hanging out with my family. So I will see you guys on Friday. The big Thanksgiving extravaganza vlog. I also never mentioned that the new episode of the Sass Sister podcast came out on Monday. It's a very long one. It's like an hour and a half long, and Rachel and I talk about a lot and do a lot in that video. So if you guys want to go, you can go listen or you can go watch on our Patreon. All the information is below, but without further ado, please enjoy the vlog today and have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. Hello everybody. So I was just editing and uploading my vlog. I realized that I didn't even tell you the full story of what happened with our freaking plumbing disaster. In the tortilla talk video I posted this week, I started the video off by talking about how we were having issues with the plumbing, and then I never even told you everything that happened. It was crazy. Let me get cozy because I need to vent. I'd like to start this off by saying that everything is good, everything is fine. This is not a big deal. This is a very small problem considering all the things that are going on in the world and in life right now. Sometimes it just feels good to vent, so that's what I'm doing. So here's the deal. Our hot water wasn't working in a part of the house. It took a very long time for them to fix this thing. They had to like take things apart and take things out and put new things in. It was a whole thing. So they finally fix it. They say it's all fixed, you're good to go. I give my kids a bath. When I drain the bath, water starts exploding out of the shower, out of the toilet, out of the bathtub as I'm draining the bathtub. That is like poison smelling. It smelled very toxic. So I moved the kids to the other opposite end of the house because I didn't want them smelling it because I didn't know what the fumes were. It was kind of freaking me out. Then we went down to the new water heater in our garage where they had installed this new water heating system, and there was a huge leak. It was leaking down onto the garage floor. So we called the plumber, even though it was late at night. We're like, hey, what's going on? Why are there toxic poison smells happening in our house? And they were like, oh, it's fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. We'll come in the morning and we'll fix everything. So then the next morning happens and they call and they go, we're not coming. It's actually not our fault. Excuse me. We were like, no, what are you talking about? Everything was working fine until you fixed the water heating stuff and you changed everything and that whole system and cut a hole in this freaking ceiling. There's insulation now all over my freaking garage. There was no drippage, there was no leaking, there was no issues, there was no toxic smells, there was no sewage water bubbling up into the shower and the toilet and the bath and the sinks before you came, but then after you came, all this stuff was happening, like hello. So because Eric and I are non-confrontational, we're like, okay, thank you, sorry. And so we call another plumber and the other plumber comes and he's like, oh, okay, well, let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. I'm going to rip your toilet apart. And so he, oh my God, like even thinking about it is stressing me out. But okay, so he takes my toilet and he like lifts it up off the ground and toilet poo sewage water goes like literally everywhere. And Eric was down, happened to be down in the garage when this happened, and poo water dumped from the ceiling in the garage on everything. On our baby stroller, on our kid wagon, on all my suitcases, my show suitcases, my props, the haters back off costumes. I mean, everything gets drenched in freaking poo water. So Eric runs over to the plumber and is like, there's a whole bunch of water that's just dumped into the garage on everything. He's like, oh yeah, that's because I took the toilet off. I said it so nonchalantly, like, what? So now there's water dripping from the ceiling in the garage onto everything, and it was just a consistent drip all day. The toilet is off. There is poo water and chunks of mud, he says, but certainly, like, why is there mud inside of the freaking toilet and in the toilet water? Like, that's turds. Then he's, like, shoving things in pipes and trying to find, like, a clog, a leak, figure out what's going on. I was like, okay, so what is happening here? And he's like, well, they didn't seal it properly. I was like, well, he said that it wasn't his fault and that you needed to come fix it. And he was like, no, whoever sealed that didn't seal it properly. So this plumber's blaming this plumber. The other plumber called him back, we're like, you need to come look because now there's poo water all over our stuff. And he comes and he's so freaking rude. He's like, yep, I don't know what to tell you. That's not our problem. And Eric's like, so wait, you made the hot water work again, but now we can't use the hot water because there's a leaking issue and a clogging issue and a toxic smell issue. So we have hot water now, but we can't use it. And the guy literally goes, yep, and walked away, got in his car and drove away. That's how he said goodbye. It was like a big mess. So the whole day yesterday was like plumbers blaming each other for everything, and everything was covered in poo water, and it was just a nightmare, especially because like we've been going through a lot of other stuff in life lately, and so it was just like not what we needed. So then last night Eric and I were like, we need to go on a date. Like we needed to just get out of the house. I go to get dressed. I went into my closet and I was met with a nightmare. My laundry hamper in my closet wasn't where it usually is. So I had just been like piling my clothes where my laundry hamper usually is, but it was like on the floor. And in the closet, I had like changed my clothes a bunch a couple days prior, so there was clothes all over the floor. I'm a messy person, get over it. But anyway, I walk into my closet to try to find something to wear, and I step on a pair of pants and it's very wet. So I get down on the ground to look at the damage, and everything is covered in poo water. All of my clothes, all of them, they're soaked in the pooey sewage water. All of it. Literally, I had so much clothes on the ground because I really need to do laundry because I always need to do laundry. Everything was absolutely covered, drenched, like I had just dunked it in a pool, and there was like half an inch of water just throughout the entire closet. So at first I thought there was a leak maybe coming up from the floor, from the ceiling. I'm like looking everywhere for a leak. I'm not kidding. It might have been the first time in my life where I was completely silent for 5 minutes straight. Like I literally was like, I couldn't, I was so upset. Eric came in, he's like, oh, I've been meaning to tell you this. When he picked that toilet up, a tidal wave of sewage water went all over the bathroom, and it must have gone around into the closet, and he didn't notice because when he cleaned up the bathroom, he just didn't clean up the water that had gone into the closet as well. So it was a day, to say the least. It was hectic, it was stressful. It's not a big deal, everything is fine, and everything is fixed, question mark now. We're okay, everything is fine. It's not that deep, it's not a big deal, things are fine. Stuff is replaceable, poo water can be clean, but it's just, sometimes you feel better when you vent. And I was watching the vlog and I was like, I didn't even explain the worst of it. Like, I didn't even tell you guys all that had happened. So I wanted to tell you here. And oh my gosh, now that's the whole vlog pretty much. I just talked for way too long. Hopefully I can edit it down a lot. Okay, goodbye. I am very excited. I get to have special Maisy time right now because the boys went to the store. So Maisy and I are having special Maisy mommy time. Huh, Maisy?
They're going to Target.
They're going to Target. I made a Christmas tree out of rocks. Isn't that cool? Sorry, am I in your way?
Yes.
She wants to show you the show. What should we do, Maisy? Do you want to go play?
I just want to see your sparkly dress.
That's a Miranda shirt. Did you know that I have a bunch of sparkly dresses?
Can I see?
Yeah, you can see. Come here, I'll show you. My daughter doesn't know that I have a closet of sparkly dresses. What the heck? So we got a little distracted on the way to see my sparkly dresses. I was hot, wanted to change my shirt. Maisy decided to change her dress. Now Maisy saw this book that Rachel got me for my birthday. You wanna know what it's called?
Yes.
It's called Cat Farts.
Cat what?
Yeah.
But what does that say?
It's a sister card. It's from Aunt Rachel.
Oh, but I love it.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
But what does it say?
It says, happy birthday. You're super neat. Love the cute one. What's that kitty cat doing?
Tooting.
Tooting? What's this kitty cat doing?
Tooting.
Oh, no. They're all tooting?
But I don't like cat farts.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Do you want to go see my sparkly dresses?
I'll see.
Okay. Maisy, you're not going to believe I have so many sparkly dresses.
I'm not gonna believe it.
I know. See all these up here, Maisy? Look. All these are dresses.
Maybe I can wear that following. This one.
You like that one?
Can I wear it?
Sure. I can put that on you.
I wanna have it.
Okay, you can have it. Very sparkly. I did that wrong. Hold on. I messed it up.
You so silly, Mom.
I know. Tie it closed.
I look good.
Yeah, it looks great. Wow, look at that. So cool.
Can I wear this following?
Sure. What do you think?
Good.
Is that so cool?
Yeah. Let's go and look in Mom's room.
Okay. Sounds good.
Wow.
You like it?
Yeah. But Daisy loves me.
I think Daisy loves you too. Maisy always talks about loving ballerinas and princesses, and she was a ballerina princess for Halloween. She loves ballerina princesses.
Come on, today.
Yeah, her dress is beautiful. So I'm literally showing her for the first time the Nutcracker. What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah. But I like ballerina spin around.
Yeah, do you like when she spins around?
I can do a leap.
You can? Wow, good leap.
Mom, can you do it with me?
I'll do it with you, yeah, of course. We're gonna be ballerinas. Sorry, gotta go.
Mom, you have to do a leap and do it.
Okay.
It's like that.
Are you gonna do it? Beautiful! Woo! Like that?
Yes. That's so cool.
Yeah, it is so cool.
Another dress? I know where that one.
does not fit me. It literally ripped. I was putting it on.
Daddy, look!
Whoa! Okay.
What's my leaf, Dada?
Whoa, that was an excellent leap. Yes, up in there.
I couldn't get it on and it ripped.
Oh gosh. And then lift. Whee! And a leap. Yeah!
Talk about a core memory made. I cannot with that little girl. I had so much fun with her doing ballet tonight. There was a moment where I was spinning her around in a circle and we made the most intense eye contact, and in my head I could feel it tattooing in my brain that moment. It was just a magical, beautiful moment with Maisy, and I'm so grateful I got to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna go, but this is a reminder again that I'm not posting tomorrow on Thanksgiving, but I will be vlogging. It'll just go up on Friday. There's a new episode of Relax that came out today if you guys wanna go listen to that. There's a new episode of Sweet and Salty Sisters out on our Patreon. All the information is below. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.